you're looking fine.
All right,
Nice
appreciate
job.
it.
How's it going, Des?
Good, how y'all?
Good.
Des, you just got back from Florida, from the bowl game. Isn't it too soon to be trying to ratchet up the intensity right now?
I mean, everybody else is working, so there's no excuse why we shouldn't be. And I think with a lot of young guys and a lot of guys leaving in key positions, it's good for us to get back on the field early and get back to it and ramp up the competition. That way, these guys understand what our level of play is.
3 returning starters in the secondary. How good can y'all really be this year in the backfield?
I think last year we felt like we were the best secondary, but this year I think we're going to allow our experience to show that as well as our play. So I think we have an advantage, and we all know how one another plays. So I think that us coming back, the 3 that are coming back, is going to be really beneficial to our defense.
Is it different having the second year under Coach Warren? Like, how does that help?
I understand what he expects and what he's looking for, and it also allows us to communicate better. And that way, it allows us to do more things on defense and allow our front 7 to do more because they trust our back 4.
What did you learn about the team coming out of Blue Dawn?
I learned that a lot of young guys had a lot of heart. These coaches push us every day, and I also learned that we're going to push one another. I mean, it was young guys pushing older guys on any given day just because they understood the reputation coming in and they just wanted to fulfill that. So I think Blue Dawn was just a starting point, and these last 2 days have been really good as well.
How much of an adjustment is it not having Jeff and Shaquille in front of you guys?
It's a big difference because you see young guys in those positions. We had Dre, he's out for right now, but we got a couple of you guys stepping up, and so their absence is definitely going to be missed, but it gives us a chance to start over and get a lot of young guys some mental reps.
A little added responsibility for you guys, especially the run.
Well, only thing we can do is just make sure they don't catch the ball, and I think that's going to be big on us because we understand that our front 7 isn't the same as it was last year. Not saying that it's not going to be better, but we understand that it's going to take some time. So, like you said, the experience on the back end has to be even better. That way, any miscues that they have that we can say.
Who's some guys along the front 4 that have kind of impressed you thus far?
Well, Big Nas already. I'm ready to see Aaron Crawford to come back, DeJuan Drennan, and I don't know. Those are just kind of guys that I try to keep my eyes on, the ones who are inside wrecking havoc. And so if you do that, I think you're one of the best D linemen. If you can disrupt the offense's momentum up front early, you're great to any defense.
How about the 2 Miles as well, Woolfolk and Dorn, the kids that came in early?
Besides getting them mixed up, I think they're both going to be ready to play. I mean, when you call their name, you don't know who you're talking to, but because they're both a turnaround. But I think Miles is going to be good as far as the back end because he's long, he's rangy, he's athletic, and he's also the crib, Charlotte, North Carolina. And then Miles Woolfolk, I think he reminds me of MJ. He comes in, works hard, asks a lot of questions, and he just wants to be the best. So I think those 2 are going to be helpful.
Coach Fedora named you as one of the leaders. What are you doing to set that example, and how are you leading?
I try to lead with my voice and show them how it's done, how it's supposed to be done. Running to the ball, doing all the little things that the coach asks them. That way I am able to lead them, and they're not looking at somebody who's not doing what the coach is asking them and just yelling at them. So when they appointed me, I just wanted to fulfill the role that I saw Jeff, Shaq, and all those other guys, Quinshot, that they left, and just try to better that.
As a leader, have y'all talked about any goals yet in terms of what the coaches have said, or just amongst yourself, once you have as goals?
It goes without saying that we want to get back to ACC championship. Our goal wasn't to get there just to get there. We wanted to win it. So we felt like the season didn't go as we planned, but it was a good starting point. So our whole mindset is getting back there and winning it.
It seems like motivation came easy last year after the way 2014 went. Well, now that you've tasted some success, what's kind of the motivation to improve and to elevate?
Switch. The motivation is that we saw what was going on. We saw what winning did to a team last year, coming off a 6-7 record. So we understand what it takes to get back to that level, and it takes hard work. So I think everybody coming to practice every day, really with that mindset, is going to allow us to do it again.